1, 2, 3. Hello. Hello. Okay. Hello, everyone. Happy new moon. Hello, 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 Christine. Hello, Ina. Hello, Ajna. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for being here with us. Oh, hello, everyone. Yay. Let me close the door. Okay. Hello, Solar Heart. Hello. Hello, beautiful beings. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for your patience and thank you for connecting with us here for the new moon in Gemini. We look so forward to what comes through and what is aligning at this time. It's been quite a powerful time of shifts and transformation and transition. We trust you're all just navigating these energies with hello, hello, hello. Hello, Adam. Navigating these energies with love to self, gentility to self, being easy with yourself. A lot of the energies coming up for you to observe and for you to realize are the last fragments of your soul cycle, the last little energies filtering off, being shaken off as you now begin a new way of being and a new anchoring of your soul self. The new moon right now is very powerful, new beginnings. And with the Gemini frequency, it's with that beautiful energy of clearing in the mind and the heart. It's the creating and receiving of source without the condition, without the programming, and allowing your mind to be of source and your heart to be of source. So you are in unison, you are in harmony. We did a meditation earlier this morning and we felt the King and Queen of Wands integrate into our mind and our heart. And we find that the King and Queen of Wands is source in action. You're receiving from source and you are creating within source. So no longer the mind questioning what we're doing, but rather just in flow and in harmony. No longer the mind being uncertain, but now being in trust. So you are all coming into this union, this unification of your divine, hello Henry, of your divine feminine, masculine frequencies, your creative frequencies, your source power really activating, that you may fully be present now as you create and explore your beautiful energy. Kirjesh, the beloved, Creator Valovesh, Kirjesh Davish. Yes, indeed, they're with us here too. In fact, they wish to connect. Okay. So we are reading Awaken with Wisdom, Greetings, Beloveds, and we have connected with the frequency or the frequency of the beloveds, a beautiful energy of beings. And we haven't connected with the beloveds for a while, actually. So we find it quite synchronistic and beautiful that um, you have mentioned, and we can feel the greeting beloveds as for us, the collective, us beautiful beings joined here, but we can also feel the frequency of the source beloveds, and you most likely were also feeling them. And they're here, they wish to bring in some beautiful energy. They are very much a home based energy, really anchoring you in your love for self and all that you are. So, before we begin the official new moon energies, let us Connect to the beloveds and see what we receive. All of you be open, receptive, have a beautiful position, either lying or sitting, whichever allows you ease. It's your journey. Have some water next to you. Kiresh katur katalavesh, and let us begin connecting to your crown. Gretosh kitur tavekesh kiatalave metesh. Kiravesh kiatur katulave, and your heart. Presh katur talvekesh kitur. Miresh kiatur talve. Okay, hello, beloveds. Rakiyesh katur talme. Hello, Kemet. Kiatur talvi rekiyesh. Thank you. Gretosh katur talmete. Kirekesh katur talavalave kiatur talavesh. And thank you, Adam, for opening the doorway. Karesh katur talavesh kati. In fact, the door has always been open. Rather, thank you for inspiring us to be here. Yes, indeed. We, the beloveds, have been with all of you your whole journey, assisting each and every single one of you to come into the most deepest of love and joy of self and discovery, especially as we understand this journey is quite arduous and asks a lot of you, asks you to sacrifice, release, remove, create boundaries, purge, clear, cleanse, release forever, for eternity. It's quite a it's quite the path, the mission, and yet it's the only path, the only mission, the only arduous task to actually fully engage in the reclaiming of you. If you are not going to reclaim you, what's the point, right? So, this is a task worth doing, it's a mission worth doing. And we wish you all to really feel this, that of all the missions, of all the tasks, of all the things to ever do on your to do list, awakening your source, reclaiming your source, and creating through source is absolutely number one priority, the only one worth doing. For without it, nothing else is truly. Without it, nothing else exists. Without it, you don't exist. You are not love. You are the absence. You are the hmm, a, a mere rikesh katur talviresh kiatora katir talavekesh katur. It's just an image. You are not real. So we want you to know that what you have all done and the path you have all been on has been of great purpose, not only for you, but for the collective, for everyone, and that it is absolutely worth it. And we wish to bring in some energy right now to assist you in the understanding just how worth it was. It is. You are. Kirashkia turtal vireshkia zatrieshki turki viatokeme. Vireshkia zatriki turtalveleveshkia turkia toreshta vimeteshki tur. Kireshkia zatrieki turtal vereshkia vitesh. Connecting Gireshka turtal vi yama tove. Five beloved beings surround you. Raki Rashkaturu. Yes, we come for five in order for us to have change. Five of us for the change, and you are number six, you see. Harmony and balance. Here we go, here we go. Kriashkiaturta vekriashkaturta varesh. The five beings connect with you, Katolavemetesh, and you feel a shift in your frequency. Vrakatulpayesh. What we're about to do is we're about to imbue some of our frequency, power, and magic into your grid. It does not change your grid. It does not change your path. Don't worry, you are on your beautiful, direct, fastest path to your desires, and we would not change that for the world. No, sir, really, it's not us. We're not doing that. Instead, we are adding more magic and amplifying this. You have all done so much work, and you're at a point of exhaustion, some of you, and just of such a, after a long journey, it's as much as you are happy when you get there, there's a recovery process. There's a bit of a, okay, let's just recoup before we can actually start experiencing and enjoying where we are. And we, the beloveds, wish to bring that energy in now, where you are already feeling and experiencing joyous, beautiful energies manifesting in your life, where you can just focus on the physical. There's no longer a need for you to focus on your inner work and all those energies. You've done that. You've done the shadow work. and you're now ready to step into the light and your truth. And it's a transition you will all get used to. And so, to assist in this transition, by us bringing through frequencies and energies which you can enjoy and experience in the physical, it'll allow you more presence in your light frequency and assist in the releasing of your guides and your teachers to Source, for you are Source, so that you can now just be in the being of the source you are and receive all the energy and the assistance or whatever it is in the being of you. You are no longer on the path to source, you are now on the path of source. Kriyakesh ki tu tave raki ki tu talvele metesh. Kriyash ki tu tave kesh ki tave. Vatol talvire miatu taviesh kati. Valo vele 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 tu kriyash katu. Kriyash kati miat. Viriyash tatu vesh kati. Viriyash. Received. Thank you so much. Thank you, beloveds. Wonderful. Ah, we feel a lightness come through quite beautifully upon your path as you are fine tuning your beautiful experiences and as you are we can feel that this is a path of in the light your desires and your wants, you're matching it by frequency, and you are experiencing the path and the evolution and the materialization, the changing of energies as your frequency is matching your desires and everything coming through. Because remember, you are you want to be source. You want to create from all that you are. So the desires that we have and you have manifest are at that point of source frequency. So, as your desires and your dreams are born of that space, your inner child already is full source, and you have done the work to clear everything that is interfering you from being a full source. It's this matching of frequency, and as you do this, and as it aligns, and you're just in that place, it's the beautiful changes which you have been feeling, and some of you have been experiencing. There is a shift where it's coming more fluidly, and it's you're upon the receiving now of it. And we can feel the beloveds have assisted to amplify the energy, to bring more in a way to almost distract us, to distract us all from maybe the adjustments and what's happening, just to really just be focused on all the fun and the good that's happening rather. And they say they just wish to assist us in that way, for they can feel that we are also diligent in doing the work and making sure everything is okay, that it's almost that we are not realizing, but there's so much available right now. We're just so by the book, right? We're all just still focused. And the beloveds are bringing all these energies almost of what we are to distract, that you're now in this engaging of everything and understand that that's now how to be the exploring, no longer receiving all this within, but receiving rather from the physical. And it is to assist us with that over the transferring of being, no longer the path to source, but the path of source. Okay. Thank you. Anything else? Kreshkatu, katu rotlivi, trikatu talve, the Galactic Council, rekatataleveketeshkatu katu, vir, yakitatu, valmita latu, tirieshkatu. Okay, connecting to the council. Everyone, kriyatu katu. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in. Kriatu, krieshka, tirtalvalavesh. Deep breath out. Kiresh, kiatur talviresh. Deep breath in. Kriatosh, kiatur talviresh, kiazatriesh. Deep breath out. Kiresh, kiaturosh. Deep breath in. Vresh, katur talvalesh, kiatir, kavir. Deep breath out. Kiresh, katur. Keep breathing at your ease. Vria. Vriatur talviresh. The galactic frequency and the galactics. You feel them all around you, surround you. Vriatove, miatoshkiti. Yes, indeed. Finally, we can bring through. Kiatova, kitutove. Tikeshka kitro, talvikis talvemeto, miakos tave, kiato talvileve, miatos talvi, kiatos talveleve, miastos katu, miastos kiturove, miastos katir, miastos kitarove, kiriakatorves, pato. Connecting to your grids, and allow the shift, allow the shift, allow the shift, allow the shift. Allow the shift to wanted things. Allow the shift to wanted things. Allow the shift to receptivity. Allow the shift to receptivity. Allow the shift to receptivity of wanted things. Wanted things, wanted things. You are the receptivity of wanted things. Wanted things, wanted things. You are the receptivity of wanted things. Wanted things, wanted things. You are the recipient of wanted things. Wanted things, wanted things. You are the recipient of wanted things, wanted things, wanted things, wanted desires, wanted dreams, wanted goals. You are the receiving, the recipient of wanted things, wanted things, wanted things. That is what you are. The receiving of wanted, the recipient of wanted, the receiving of wanted, the recipient of wanted, the receiving of wanted, the recipient of wanted. Thank you, Galactic. Riatushki treve lemetoshkati. Thank you for that beautiful shift and clearing and alignment to wanted things, the receiving of wanted. Now, connecting to the new moon, Kiashtaveki Katu. Hello, Luna. Kiriaki Yashki Tria. Hello, Kemet. Kiriatu Karatala. Hello, everybody. Kriashkatu. Renewal. Isn't it beautiful? Renewal. Renewal, renewal, renewal. Renewal in the truth of you. Renewal in the truth of you. You are the moon, all of you. You are the moon. You are the moon, the embodiment of the moon. You connect to all the moon frequencies, all the moons in all of existence, all of time and space. You are the moon. You are now all the moons all together, prime moon, source moon, whole moon, holy moon frequency. And we shift to the new moon of all the moons. All of the new moon energy harnessed in one frequency within you right now. Ooh, yes. Renewal of your mind, renewal of your body, renewal of your heart, renewal of your spirit, renewal of you. Renewal of your being, identity, personality. You are now the true reflection of the source you are. Look at how strong you are. Look at how powerful. Look at how clear. Look at how magical. Look at how you stand your ground. Look at how you own your authentic frequency. Look at how you be. Look at how you allow yourself your authenticity. And yes, we know the path has been long, delays many, all for purpose, all for learning. And we know you're tired of hearing this. We know you are exhausted. But know that everyone tires and everyone is exhausted by the end of the journey. And now there is a renewal, a refreshment. Katolve miesh, katolve miesh, katolve miesh. We bring through divine synchronicity, Kriatove, destined moments, Gireshkatu, aligned frequencies, Mrekato, all of the planned meetings and co-creations of your beautiful angelic team looking after you and planning these beautiful meetings with your future friends, colleagues, family, lovers, now aligning. All of the meet cutes aligning. Yes, it's time for you all to meet each other. For now, you meet each other as source. It's time for you to connect and create with each other. For now, you connect and create with each other as source. You be source now. Pakot. Clearing all cycle of the absence of source, of the path to source, of the teachings to source, of the guidance to source, and anchoring new cycles of you are now the teacher, you are now the master, you are now the being, you are now source. All of you. Awakening the path of source, committing to the path of source, integrating the path of source, and receiving of the path of source, receiving of the fruit of source, receiving of the abundance of source, the wealth of source, the prosperity of source, the all of source, the all of source, the all you are. Ratura kirieshki atiota zetreki tavim rieshta kriatul vale. Okay. Vrieshkatua. Kiritir triato varovemete. Vrieshkiatura velami triki tireve. We wish for all of you to be open. You see, you are all source, and you have all beautifully awakened your source frequencies, and you've all beautifully anchored your source frequencies into earth. And you've all beautifully weaved and transmuted and healed all energies, denying you from being source, from standing in your way. And you have also beautifully magicked and alchemized all your energies into the earth, that everybody now is able to access this information. You are a miracle. You are a miracle. Yes, you are. You're a miracle upon earth. For it's a miracle what is happening right now. It's a powerful movement. As you are miracles, it is time now for you to access your miracle Gereshkatur, for the energy you have given is to return. The miracle you have been is to now the miracle for you to be, receive, be. Opening and connecting to all of your miracle centers, bringing them right online. Rikeshkatu. Some of you are aware of these centers. Others of you, this is quite new to you. Others of you have just simply forgotten, but now you remember. There we are, online. Connecting to the source miracle called Kature. And now we're weaving the miracle of miracles. Riashkatu. The miracle of the miracle beings, the miracle of the miraculous beings, the miracle of the miracle, the miracles of the miracle, the miracles of the miracle, the miracles of the miracle. Raturave. Golden matrix. Integrating the golden matrix within you. Now let it all just flow. It might feel a bit chaotic, but that's okay. Everything is simply just realigning to awaken a miracle in your life, in your present now. Ah, there we are. Prepare to receive the download and the integration frequencies. So ground your feet. If you are seated, if you're lying, just be open. Receiving in 3, 2, 1. Just allow the energies, beautiful beings. No need to hold them or to try and understand them. Just be here in the absolute receiving of what you deserve to receive, of what you deserve to be. Within gratitude and thanks, just receive with gratitude and appreciation. Allow with love. Be. Each of you are now receiving divine instruction from the miracle. Thus, whatever steps required for you to activate this miracle in your physical, you're receiving now, if any apply. You will understand the steps when they are ready to be actioned. Right now, just receive the download. Okay. You're doing beautifully, all of you. We can feel how you're all just receiving without question. Wonderful. Wonderful. We are just going to do a spirit cleanse for all of you. You've all shifted and have been going through beautiful transitions, and we feel a bit of a spirit body cleanse in order. Rakesh Katuriyesh. Connecting to your Holy Spirit frequencies, your whole spirits. Riyatura Talaveresh Taresh. Riyash Katu. Connecting to the light of spirit, the holy light of spirit, and flooding your spirit body and your spirit frequency with spirit light, Holy Spirit light. Flooding completely to overflow, to maximum. While we're at it, flooding the light body with holy light to maximum. And the physical body, mental body, emotional body. Let's just do a whole overall cleanse. to your source being. Alignment. You are a vibrational match to all your desires, wants, and dreams. You are a vibrational match to all your wants, desires, and dreams. You are a vibrational match to all your wants, desires, and dreams. There's no distance between you and your desires, wants, and dreams. There's no distance between you, your desires, wants, and dreams. There's no distance between you, your desires, wants, and dreams. There's no time, there's no space between you, your desires, wants, and dreams. There's no time, there's no space between you, your desires, wants, and dreams. There's no time, there's no space between you, your desires, wants, and dreams. All meet you at the present now. And as you are now in presence, each moment, whatever is available will meet you at that now. Not at distance, not at time, not at space, but at now. At the now you are at. Right there at the present stillness moment at you, the presence of you. You have a few paths which are ready now to come into your awareness. And you have a few connections ready to come into your presence, your acquaintance, your knowing, your relating. A few old connections and old experiences to receive from, anew, not to repeat, but to experience in a new way. Renewal. We are connecting to Phoenix Fire. Kirya. Phoenix fire wraps around you, creating a sphere of phoenix fire energy. Virya, 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 virya. The fires swirl round and round and round. Each of you have your own variation of phoenix fire, different colors, different energies. You're all weaving your own frequency of phoenix fire, for you're all having a very unique rebirthing process. The phoenix fire now integrates into each and every single cell, each atom. Your crown chakra, phoenix flame. A rebirth of your focus, a rebirth of your presence, of your peace, of your ease, your mind at peace, your mind at ease. When your mind is at ease, at nothingness, it's at peace. At nothingness, your mind is at peace, for there's nothing there to disturb it. And at that stillness of peace and nothingness, you will receive, moment to moment, resonant experiences which do not disrupt the peace or the nothingness. You remain at peace, at stillness, in the receiving of these experiences, co-creations, ideas. The sacredness of nothingness. the sacredness of the unknown, the sacredness of stillness, emptiness, allowing only that which meets you in that sacredness to be there, to be present, you see. Peace. Connecting to the core of peace, a peaceful mind. Anchoring the mental body there, a peaceful mind. A peaceful mind. Only thoughts which allow peace and align with peace are welcome here. Only ideas which don't disturb the peace are welcome here. Thoughts, inspirations, memories, dreams, affirmations, creations. Your brain only responds to frequencies, only receives energies, only creates with vibration of peace. Third eye, Rieshka. Phoenix flame, Riapu, Reshkato. Your vision, your path, your destiny, your desires. Your desires. That is your path. A path where you live all that you are, your desires, your third eye. Your third eye. Within the focus, the surrendering the rest of your desires. Destiny. Yes. Your vision aligned with destiny now. No longer a vision aligned with conditioning. No longer a vision aligned with obligation, fear, anxiety, course correcting in order to appease and fit other people and other things in your nope, destiny. Your vision aligned, fixed, firmly grounded within destiny, connecting to the core of destiny, anchoring third eye there. A vision of destiny, destined vision, a vision of destiny. Thus, all you experience and explore and discover is of your source, and those who align with you are of source too. Thus, destinies align. Destinies align. All dreams come true. All wishes fulfilled. You meeting other beings are a dance of wishes and manifestations come true. You no longer now align with frequencies which distract you or which interfere, which create distance between you and your desires. Oh no. All you meet and all you align now are in harmony. They meet you right there. They are a part of your desires. They are a part of your wishes. They are in themselves your dream come true. Your throat chakra, Kiyoshtaviraki. Phoenix fire, phoenix flame, Dishkaturade. Truth, 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 truth. May all you utter be truth. May all you utter be truth. May the sound of you be truth. May the offering of you be truth. We do not judge this truth. So be free, be wild, be daring, be bold, be fun, be exciting, be passionate. Oh, live. Just live your truth. Connecting to the source of truth, the core, anchoring our throat chakra there. Caturvaroke. Hmm. Now you create truth and you experience truth. You experience and create love, for the truth of you is love. It's the only truth, you see. Everything else is false. Everything else is the absence of existence. Hmm. Connecting to your heart space. Rakieshta. Phoenix fires. Mliatoeshta via. Yeshka tu vieshka tira. Flame of trust. A heart that trusts. A heart that trusts. Trust. A heart that trusts. Trusting your feeling. Absolute. Absolute. Trusting the feeling. Not judgment, discernment. Trusting the feeling. Trusting your path. Trusting your source. Trusting your guidance. Trusting that, yes, your joy, your happiness, your well being, your love, your excitement, your thrill, your adventure, your passion, your desire, your celebration, your victory, your abundance, your happiness, your good time. Yes, trust that that is everything. Your stability, your prosperity, your abundance, your wealth, the key. Trust now the feeling of you. Let nothing else deter you from the feeling of you, the feeling of the source you are. Connecting to the source of trust and anchoring the heart space there. And feel yourself surrender and melt into you like never before. Take a few deep breaths here, right within you. You've earned this trust, you know. You never ventured off the path. You never gave up, not a single day. This trust you have earned from Source. Oh. Source trusts you with all of the powers of creation. The Source within you trusts you with everything you are. Understand what now awaits, what now awakens, what now you have done. Everything is available to you now in ways you do not even can't even begin to imagine. There's a reason why the delay was there. There's a specific way in which everything was to manifest. Everything was to manifest within everything it can be. And you had to trust the path in order to then surrender to the trust of everything being. The being of everything is Source, you see. Kriya Kodesh, connecting to your solar plexus, Kriyako. The flame, Priyashtave. Existence, naturally. The sun exists. It shines all day, all night, without fail, constant in its truth, constant, never failing, constant. Cloud, rain, shine, hail, storm, sun is there. Eclipse, the sun is still there. Constant. Be there. Constant. Exist. Consistently. Constant existence. Be. How? Receive from Source and be Source. Simple. Connecting to the core of existence. Anchoring the solar plexus there. Vriya. Reclaim the sun. You are the sun. You've always been the sun. Reclaim existence. Connecting to the sacral. Raku. Phoenix. Flame. Fires. Miria. Turiash. Riash. Katiriash. love. Receive from the love you are. What do we mean by love? Not the human love, the conditioned, programmed, forced, fantasy love, which has been claimed to be truth. No, we speak of unconditional love. We speak of a love of self love, allowing yourself to receive all that you are without question, without knowing, without understanding. That's how much you trust your frequency. You allow it all in. That's how much you love yourself. You allow all that you are in without exception. Love, self love. It's the only way you'll ever be able to care for yourself. It's the only way you'll ever be able to consider your well being, your nurture, provide for yourself. How else could you possibly know what you need unless you allowed yourself the love of self to then feel what is within vibrational harmony to the love you are, to know what it is you then require? Mm, love. Connecting to the source of love, self love, unconditional love. Virekeshkatu karekato vele. Anchoring the sacral chakra there. Love yourself into being and exist within the being of your love. Love yourself into being and exist within the being of your love. Love yourself into being and exist within the being of your love. Connecting to your root, your foundation, that which you build upon, the basis of you. If this space is not exacting, nothing else will be. A crooked foundation will not a stable house build. So, anchoring the flames within your root, maximal fire and melting your foundation, allowing your foundation, your crystal foundation, your metal foundation, whatever foundation you have, to be liquid, liquefy, fluid, formless. Connecting to your crown, column of peace flows down into your liquid foundation. Third eye, column of your destiny connects to your liquid foundation. Your throat chakra, column of truth, connects to your liquid foundation. To your heart, a column of trust flows down to the liquid foundation. Solar plexus, a column of existence, flows down into your liquid foundation. Sacral chakra, oh, a column of love, flows down into your liquid foundation. There's only one frequency that all of these beautiful energies combine, create within this beautiful alchemy, this cauldron of energy within your foundation. Joy, joy, joy. A root, a foundation of joy. Connecting to the source of joy. Anchoring your root there. Ah, aligning all these beautiful energies, these frequencies of you through joy as joy. And crystallizing through the diamond frequency of evolution, a foundation of joy. Cementing through the golden earths of abundance, a foundation of joy. And awakening through the creative power of your spirit, a foundation of joy. A joyous being you are, for you honor what you are, all that you are, honored, thus joy. The phoenix sphere now wraps around you like a bodysuit of phoenix fire and integrates into each and every single cell of your body, every atom of your frequency, all that you are. Kirieski tutalvekish kirekeshka tutalvalvemekeshkita kireshvaturve. Kirieski atovemetash kati. A desire, few of them actually, 3 desires. Right now, 3 desires are available. Right now, you are exactly where they are at a vibrational match. You now receive and integrate the first, and it awakens in your path. You receive and you integrate the second, which awakens in your path, and you receive and integrate the third, awakens in the path. And now there are a few more desires. Now ready. Now that the 3 have been integrated, you're ready and you're exactly where you are to be. And we will just allow a free flow of integration. For now, they sort of arrive in a queuing process of joy, ease, and bliss. Whichever one is at an exact frequency of peace, joy, bliss, truth, abundance, happiness, existence. Joy, all the beautiful, wonderful, delicious, happy energies that you are. They're all integrating now. And this is a constant flow of receiving. So it's not going to stop. You are simply acclimatizing to your flow of receiving. You are a being of receptivity. Receiving is a fundamental state of your existence. So you're simply receiving constantly at your frequency. And this is you just getting used to it, not stopping it or It's never going to stop. So once you feel that stillness, it hasn't stopped. You have just acclimatized to it because, I mean, you don't want to be shaking all day long or feeling stiff or uncomfortable, right? All at your ease. There we are. Source flow restored. Kirave. No mind of interference, no heart of confusion. Source flow restored. Mm. Stay here in these absolutely peaceful, light, beautiful energies. And bask in the divine light. You are. This, what you're feeling is you. This is you. Feel how beautiful, powerful, peaceful, magical, abundant, prosperous you are. And open up to the receiving of this, for you're receiving this 24/7, eternal flow of receptivity. You are a being of receiving. You're a being of receiving. Mm. We are inspired to weave a tarot for you, or we trust you're all feeling beautifully. Drink some water. There is a lot of energy work, everyone. Replenish. Much better. Flow. Yes. Hmm. You have all successfully released your Ten of Wands. You are now upon your Ace of Wands path. And the Ten of Wands are now a positive. It's no longer the burdens of others, it's all the paths of you. So now you're carrying all of your paths, everything you've ever wanted to do. The Ten of Wands are no longer a burden. All those wands are yours. So they're your abundance. They're your wants. They're your dreams. They're your goals. They're all yours. And you'll be able to feel immediately when you've picked up a wand that isn't yours. Like, no. Because the Ten of Wands is light now. It's not heavy. It celebrates you. It supports you. So as soon as you feel weight, you're like, oh, this wand isn't mine. I've taken up a wand again, which is not mine. Let's offload it immediately. So the Ten of Wands now aligns in its healed frequency. Six of Wands, look at that. Victory, success, recognition. There you are. There you are. Spotlight on you. Success. Victory. Hello, sunshine. Receiving beautifully, happily, celebrated. And the people around you recognize and acknowledge you. They're inspired by you. There's an honoring of your frequency. which you're going to all feel. And you're still playful and fun and childlike, so you're not serious at all. I don't think we can ever be serious. I think we feel after these thousands and thousands of years and millions and billions of lifetimes, right, of these cycles, all of us have come into a space where to be serious is just literally a waste of time. It doesn't make any sense. So, very childlike, very fun, very youthful, very happy. And in your childlike energy, you are respected. It's no longer seen as an irresponsibility or, people actually now are inspired by how you are honoring, and they can feel and see what you are. There's a very tangible, noticeable shift around you. And it's upon you now. You can feel it quite strongly energetically. And in this week and the week to come, and the next few weeks, yet already starting this week, the shifts in the physical are also aligning now. Big opportunities, big changes and options coming up. Okay? Just embrace and fearlessly step into the unknown and claim it. Claim them. Don't overthink the details. Whatever is being offered to you, don't overanalyze, don't overthink, just go with it. Just flow with it. Okay, don't overthink this. You are now in a constant state of receptivity. So if you're always going to be thinking about what you're receiving, you are now adding the resistance. You are now the one pushing your desires away by needing to understand or trying to sort them out. They don't need to be sorted. Your desires are fine. They don't need you to do anything other than receive them and discover them. Don't micromanage yourself now. Don't condition yourself now that you're free. There's a sense of you being present and playful, no longer also checking in a lot with your guides. This is the right way, this is the right way, should we do this? It's almost that when you are with your guides, it's in flow. You're just inspired to do a tarot, or inspired to, you're walking in the sun, and then all of a sudden there's a tree that calls you, and you just connect with the tree, or you just sit naturally and sit underneath the sunshine, or you just organically feel like wearing a crystal. There isn't a, you're not always checking in, right? On the road, on the path to source, you had your guides and your teachers. So it was a very much feel, is this right? No, not right. Recalibrate, learn. It was very, they were very hands on. So they're not hands on anymore. It's very much, we're there in those moments when it feels aligned. Otherwise, be physical and receive from the physical. And it was this hands off that was required also before your energies could come in, before the abundance could come in, just part of the pause. You couldn't still receive when you were still so dependent on the assistance of many guides and teachers to source, because then it would not be you just fully experiencing. Okay. And look, you beautiful beings who are aligning to this, you are part of the teachers, the healers of the source frequency, okay? So there are going to be many people coming to you who you're going to assist organically through whatever you do, whatever work you're doing. It doesn't have to be a spiritually based practice. Whatever you're doing, when you give advice or you assist, it's always going to come from an energy space, okay? So you could be literally in business or finance, and you have somebody coming in to sort out their finances, and you'll read the energy and you'll be like, oh, okay, I know this is different, but listen, I can feel you have this anxiety because you're trying to budget your stuff for these people, but these people, that energy isn't good. It's bringing you down. And they will almost feel relieved. It's not going to be like it's none of your business. They're going to be like, oh goodness, how can you tell? And be like, yes. And you're going to be able to advise them in a grounded way how to release, almost sending money in channels which aren't feeding them, but in a way which it'll be channeled even when you speak about it. So it's you are really just a healing frequency in every single space that you are in, is what we are getting to. And so you will, of course, learn and experience, but of your own energy and frequency. And then many other people, now that you are in your mastery or in that space of discovering a mastery, those who are on their journey to mastery or on their journey to source will come to you. You are the teacher, you are now the master. Okay, that was quite a few cards, but they're all out. So let us see. And here we are, the world, the endings, Kature, which we have been feeling through the integration, wrapping up that old cycle, coming into the new. There, you see you're in an egg. You have been in a cocoon, wrapped up in the hermit mode, integrating Xing light codes, coming up into your sovereign state. The major cardinal signs also changing, so your foundation's changing, your frequency's changing. Rebirth, coming into your truth, metamorphosis, transformation, evolution, coming into your mastery. You see how you have your staves, your wands, your magic, your alchemy. You shut the physical world off. And so everything wasn't really flowing. And it was tricky because this is what state you were in. And yet in this physical, you were still physicaling. So it was tricky when everything in the physical was shut off. But it was because you were here. You had to be in there. And now it's open. And now your physical starts to be open. You're going to feel that openness again, where finally things are just open and available to you. And it's coming quite quickly as part of the replenishment. There is a lot of, when you were in here, you weaved a lot. You did a great deal. So there's a lot of momentum. You build a lot of momentum. And now that momentum, that energy is free to now flow into your life. That's why it's that eternal flow of receiving. And it's simply you allowing yourself to receive by being in joyful places. This is where now all of the ABCs of law of attraction come into play. Okay, positive mindset, being joyful, affirmations, raising your frequency. This is when finally you can apply those steps, because now you're finally in your power. So now this is when you really are mindful, because the flow of receiving is now constant. The only thing that is going to stop you from receiving is if you now entertain an energy which isn't joyful, entertain the stress. Is if you go back to reality and tap into, don't do that to yourself. Don't be one of those beings, okay? Don't do that. You know your reality, you know your truth. Don't undermine your reality, don't undermine your truth, don't undermine your power. It's time that you now really embody your source and you live in the reality that you're creating, in that happiness, in that joy, and witness the energies come in. There's also a sense of what you're receiving is going to come in. It's like the momentum is so great that you're already going to start receiving things to also shift you into a more settled space of receiving, because we can feel some of you are still saying yes, but we've been trusting, but still it hasn't come. And so saying yes, we know. So things are going to come in. And when it comes in, don't now again lose your focus. Just because now things are flowing in and it's a good time, don't now be reckless with your source again. So when it comes in, let it be a ah, and you feel it. You'll feel how it solidifies and it crystallizes you into that. This is me now. This is where we be. Everything else can just no longer apply, and you're just happily finally manifesting your reality. Okay, the golden frequency wants to come through. Connecting now to your grid. Varekish katur talvemeta. Hello, hello, beautiful beings. So we're just tuning into your frequency. There we are. Hello, beautiful beings. So all of you did a lot of beautiful work in this cocoon that you see, weaving those golden energies. And we are now bringing those golden energies you've weaved and anchoring them into the earth. Can you feel that? Yes, you can feel the shift. And we're now going to hold you with those golden energies. Can you feel that? Yes, you can feel the shift. And we're now going to bring them through to materialize. Yes. Some golden manifestations for you. Yes. Okay. They felt very playful. Very serious, very wise, but very playful. Look at you, the magician. Yes. You have manifested this. This is your manifestation is coming true. You've manifested this change. You've manifested this shift. You've manifested this breakthrough. You've manifested this transformation. And now this is you, the source, the master, the manifester, the teacher. And you're ready now to share your craft, share your way with others. And you'll be discovering it. There's so much to you. There's so much to you. You see this evolution, DNA strand like energy. There's so much to you, evolving, transcending, receiving. And so this is you now, fully just in your element and discovering your element, being your element, claiming your element, and existing within your element. Connecting to your third eye. Priesh Kati. 6 of Swords. These all fell. That big pile that fell out. If you're wondering where they're coming from. 6 of Swords. Moving. This is you moving. Moving to happier times. Yes. It's time. You're shifting. And you've also manifested these shifts with that magician coming through. Time for happier energies. Look at the lotuses in the water. Time for receiving. You're now coming out of the water and heading to the shore. You've been at sea for a long time. This has been you at sea doing the work. And now you are going to the shore to finally discover what's on the other side. Aquí está vir. 3 of Wands. Your ship's coming in. There you are. You see, as soon as you get to the other shore, guess what? You receive. And you're there. You are receiving. You're literally docking. You've reached the shore. You're docking. You're getting out of your boat. That's where you are right now, energetically. And now, as you take a few steps on here, on the land, you're going to be quite astounded by the speed and your life is about to change, and the way it does, it happens so abruptly and so unexpectedly. It takes you aback a bit because it's really unexpected. It's not in the way that you've been thinking or planning, and that is why it's everything that you wanted. The momentum had to stop. So the delay was very. We can see the next card is the Hangman, but look, they're right. It means the delay is no longer there. But there's this great delay. You were in the Hangman for the longest time, and the card that follows, the Ten of Wands, we're going to bring it. Oh, look, and the Ace of Wands, just as we were saying. This is amazing. Okay, cool. So you were in the Hangman position, the hanged being, hanged woman, hanged person, hanged energy for the longest time, because you were what you were thinking, how you were, these paths of others were not serving you. And so you were learning to release them all and also release how the paths should look like in the first place, how the paths operated. Everything had to go to ground zero. You had to not even understand how a path could form. And then finally, you have done that. So you have freed yourself of the hanged man. And now these paths are no longer heavy. They're now light. They're now your paths. You have come to understand that to release everything and allow the unknown is the way in which you can now finally be free. So you're now on the other side of this water on the earth, but you are free now, and you are finding Page of Wands, these wands coming in, but they are your wands now. The Ten of Wands is no longer a heaviness. And here you are, your new path coming in. Your new path coming in. Okay, and it's interesting, the way we're laying the cards, it's almost, we'll show you now. We put the first five, now these five are going below and it seems to align, so we're also going to show you a different variation. But here's a Ace of Wands, your new path coming through. Four of Cups, you've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, but finally you are able to receive your new cup because you are now aligned. You are a vibrational match to your desires, right? You are still a vibrational match to these earthly desires, so this desire couldn't come in. But finally, you're now a vibrational match to your source desire, so now you can receive it. You can actually sense it and pay it attention. Page of Cups, here it comes in now, the desire that you now are finally available to, and you're holding it. This is you. You've grabbed it, you see, now you've grabbed it. You come onto the water, onto the shore, like we said, from the water onto the shore, and as soon as you've landed, poof, you've got a cup. It's quick. And the last card, the Queen of Wands. You in your power, source creation. What this integration was all about. And this new moon in Gemini, and what we've been receiving. So when we put these one on top of the other, we found that when we're doing the reading, the Six of Wands is then above the Hanged Man. And yes, where you were stuck, where you felt you were held back, where you felt you were, where you felt you were not progressing. The camera inverts here, so everything is a bit confusing for me, for us. Where you're feeling held back, where you're feeling you were stuck, where you're feeling you were not progressing. Now, Six of Wands, victory. You're moving forward, breakthrough energy. The world is aligned, was above the Ten of Wands, where you were feeling, this is what you were doing. That's why you were in the cocoon. To clear the Ten of Wands, to clear the other paths, the illusion, the falsities, to reclaim your power. And now you've done it. And now you've released the wands. You're no longer under the burden of the wands. You're renewed. The Magician and the Ace of Wands. Here you are, a new path, new creation. You manifest this. You're manifesting your new path. You're manifesting your way, the path of Source. You are now the path of Source. And double one, 1, 1, 2, balance. And it's at the central message. The 5, 5, it's the central one. The extra one is the Queen of Wands, but that's an extra special message. And then here we've got the 6 of Cups, below the 4 of Cups. And the 6 and 4 make the 10 of Cups. So there's your 10 finally coming in. But there we are. You're at sea. And at sea, you couldn't really receive that cup because you're still working. You're still integrating. But finally now, you go to the shore and boom, you've received your cup. And we see it here with the 3 of Wands with the Page of Cups. There you are on the shore receiving your cup. And this is how you receive the cups. You see, Page of Cups, new energy. This is you childlike innocence, new world, things happening brand new, because you've released the pathways of how things manifest. You've released the pathways of how you create. You've released the pathways of how to be human. You've released the pathways of what's the responsible way to do things. All of the human ways of doing, you've released completely. You're no longer in the entrapment and the programming and the illusion of humanity. You are now free. So the pathways are clear. These are new pathways, pathways of your source. So, yes, you are here now, childlike innocence, receiving, but you are as the Queen of Wands, source creating, receiving of your highest frequency and actioning from there. Source creation at its best. Riatur taviesh ki azatrie ki tur tavire ki estave metosh. Miadire ki akiresh ki aturove kriesh katir ki atovesh. For a Gemini, which is air energy, there is fire and water here. Fire and water. Not much air. So you're really out of your mind and you're in your emotion and in your spirit frequencies. And that's what Gemini was assisting you to heal, that energy of mental noise and emotional noise to come right down into your sovereign state of being. Okay. Beautiful beings, we feel that is it for these beautiful messages for today. So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your support and your love and your beautiful presence and your energies. We will join you next Sunday for the. Yes, we'll join you next Sunday. It'll be the first, we believe, the 1st of June for the Sunday Live. And we will also then see you on the 6/6 portal for the 6/6 portal live. We're quite excited. It feels like it's going to be quite a powerful and very beautiful. We were inspired to put a diamond emoji on the 6/6 on our calendar, and we generally just do the emojis in fluid, and we feel it's always also integrations. Excuse us. We feel it's also integrations. And so for us to feel inspired for the diamond, which is the evolution and the pathways of destiny, we feel it's quite a beautiful energy for the 6/6 portal already coming in. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for those of you who are with us on the meditation membership. We are currently doing the chakra clearing. So it runs parallel with this. So you don't have to worry if you're doing both. They're both working together and doing their own thing. This was for this new moon Gemini energy pathways and coming through, and that's for someone else. But we've been doing them and they've really been beautiful. It's been beautiful to reset, reset everything fully to your organic source frequencies and also the other meditations. So thank you for joining us there. And again, you don't have to do the yearly subscription. You can just join us for a month if you want to see what's on there. And thank you for those of you supporting us for the full-time subscription. And on OnlyFans, we're still with the unicorns. We've just been a few days off just with these integrations. So later this week, we're going to upload a few videos to make up for the time. So thank you for all of you who are joining, who've joined us there for the Alchemy, the School of Alchemy, School of the Unicorns. They are doing beautiful things, really assisting to shift major things. So we trust you're all experiencing and enjoying the energies there. Potent, powerful, not very long meditations, but very dynamic. So it's been really, really fun to experience what the energies are bringing through there. And of course, we did beautiful oracles. I'm a Feeler vibe, the latest Feeler vibe on the Kemet Kah-Ri .oracle soul path, showing your current soul path, insight into your current soul path. And we also did some star sign astrology readings on the tarot page. So much, a plethora of information and integrations and energy is available to all of you. So thank you so much. And thank you for those who have been booking with us. Has been beautiful to connect with you. And we look forward to connecting with you more on dimalauniverse.com. And if you find there's a time that's missing there, just email us. We've just been um, changing servers, and the booking calendar seems to not be synced with our calendar, so it might show time slots not available. So if you're booking and there's a specific time slot that's not there, we are seeing just message us and ask us what time, or just let us know what time. We are Sessions have changed to 1 hour sessions, and we have availability. Currently, it's 4 p.m. or 5 to 9 p.m. So you can book in any hour till that time, but we might be changing it a bit to 5 o'clock to 8 p.m. just to make a 4 hour kind of work day, so that we can just also focus on YouTube and all the other places we are assisting. It's just to balance out so we also have time for ourselves and play and discovery of the light, as all of you will be. So enjoy everything that you are, enjoy these energies. Remember to be open. You are already in the receptive mode, you are already receiving, it's there. So you just keep yourself in joy, in happiness, in abundance. Anything that feels off, release that. Anything that feels, release everything else that feels off. If you've been feeling tired and energetic and emotional lately, no matter what you're doing, you're trying to anchor, but you're just a bit wobbly, that's because you're going through this rebirthing, okay? Literally coming out of that shell. So that is what's happening. So it's imagine you've been in a cocoon in this shell for how many years you've been having this awakening process. All of a sudden it's broken open. Yeah, you're definitely going to be feeling a lot of things. So that emotional up and down, the energies, the sensitivities of whoa, what's coming on? Because you're coming back online. So just know that's what's happening. Once you are comfortable and you have emerged fully in your magician power, you won't feel so intense, okay? Because you're going to open up like that. You see, right now, some of you are still filled up, and then at the end, you're going to be open like the magician, ready now to go, okay? Hi, Vicky. Thank you for joining us. So beautiful. And yes, we're so excited. This is going to be really good. This is going to be a great week. Great week ahead, great weekend, fantastic week next week. Okay, 6-6 portal bringing in beautiful magic. We can feel it. June, really, really good. And just trust your flow and be in that positive energy and just claim your power and let everybody be who they be. Okay, it's so important that just let everybody release everybody to their own being and you just be your own being and do your thing. It's important that you take not accountability, but that you admit to yourself and you understand that you're a source being, and you're no longer creating in the human being state, in the human being collective state. You are now a source being. So you are operating at a very different level, a very different way, different sensitivities, different pathways to people. So the more you really honor that which you are, the more you are going to shift into alignment with those who honor it too. And you're not going to feel this loss or abandonment as you shift from one to another. Okay, you're not going to feel like you're losing or feel like you're abandoning or feel abandoned or feel like you don't belong. You're now going to just really shift into your own reality, your own realm, and you're going to meet other like-minded beings who are also going to have very similar stories of releasing and purging, and you're going to be kindred and understand, and it's going to be really good, and it's going to be quite new energies. Okay, we feel the majority of your connections going forward are new people. So all of you right now watching this, be prepared to have brand new people in your life. Brand new. You have never met them before. And they've never met you before. And they're also in the same space of reset, and all of a sudden you're aligning. Because you can imagine, you all went into cocoons, you're now all in your power, you were all here, you're now all out. And when you're here, you're now all aligning to all who are a vibrational match to you here. So it's new connections and new groupings. So just be aware of this so that you're open to it. Okay. And it's beautiful connections. They are love, they're source. They've done the work you've done. So it's not, and you're going to feel it. There's no confusion, there's no manipulation, there's no nothing. It's very clear, authentic, open, honest, a lot of laughter, a lot of fun, great combinations, great co creations, great support. Just it's a whole lifetime and life experience of bliss and happiness, which the other beings who are not on the path won't understand and they won't be a part of it. And you committing and releasing and letting go and fully stepping into your new is important so that you can then fully experience and enjoy the abundance that you have worked hard for, as opposed to being back and forth splintered in your energy trying to fit in. Don't fit in. Be your truth and align with who you're meant to be with. Don't fit in, be truth, align rather. Allow it to be alignment, not fitting in. Okay, that was just a bit of a clearing, we feel. Thank you, Kemet and Sos, in deep reverence and gratitude. Thank you, beautiful being. Thank you, immovable light we love. Thank you, divine being. Thank you, beautiful beings. We love you all. We love you all immensely, and we look forward to these beautiful new experiences opening up for each and every single one of you. Have a blessed new moon. Have a beautiful week, and we will see you soon. Bye.